comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world, we are the children, we are the one to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall. Well, let's realize, oh, that a change can only come when we stand together as one. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. We'll make a better day, just you and me. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. We are the world, we are the children, our children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving.
They came from India to walk through California. Buddhist monks walked from San Francisco to Santa Monica to bring peace on earth. Some even walked barefoot. It took nearly a month to complete this 600-mile trek. Today at Santa Monica Pier, the monks were joined by hundreds of people for a beach ceremony in which 300 doves were released. The monks began their walk for world peace 2 years ago in India. So far, the journey has taken them through 19 countries.
girl how big karma she are like this, huh? See how? So even this is the girl, she have 2 legs, cannot work. Then she have to use by 2 hands with a splitter. So carefully. If you will not do good thing, you will be fail like this. Huh?
My name is Dr. Raj Sheila Singh. No need of all the time sitting and worshipping. Do your duty, and be compassionate, kind to the people, do good for the people. And but your devotion is such that you merge yourself completely, as when the river goes to the ocean and leaves no identity like that. It had to be.
Đột ngạn tâm hướng trước Phật đài, ngũ phẩm đồng địa đảnh lễ Đức Như Lai. Nguyện đem chân pháp con hoằng hoàng, tất cả chúng sanh hữu chín phẩm sen đài. Nghe chư tăng 10 phương tự tu, cùng chư vị thọ pháp quan trai. Chúng con thành tâm để đầu đảnh lễ, tam thế thầm phương gia trì gia lực. Cho cha mẹ nhiều đời, ông bà cùng tu huyền thất tố, cùng những người thông sơ trong vô lượng kiếp. Khi chúng con vô tình sai lạc con đường mê, thân tâm bất chánh xa độ tam đồ. Trong những lúc mang gông đồi rừng, thay hình đổi dạng, lúc làm nhân lúc làm thiên. Hôm nay gặp đài nhân duyên, quay về con đường giác ngộ cùng. Chúng sanh giúp con trầm cứu khổ, nơi đây con bằng tâm phước long xa lời nguyện. Cùng long thần hộ pháp bát bộ kim cang thành long thanh chúng, thổ địa địa sơn thần tất cả chư vị anh linh giả lực cho bọn tam ma đem đúc pháp sư tổ mình đăng hoàng cùng đức từ tôn bổn sư thích ca mâu ni Phật trong hưng Phật giáo thiết lập đạo tràng trong thời kỳ mạt pháp cứu độ chúng sanh. Hôm nay thiền từ chuyện cho nguyện ông trên cho con được thành tựu viên mãn công đức để báo tứ trọng âm hạ tế tam độ khổ. Nam mô đại từ đại bi tâm thân cứu khổ thế giới vô biên thề nguyện độ.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's
And you were saying?
This walk began January 28, 1998, under the Bodhi tree in a place called Bodh Gaya, which is in India, a long way away in India. And it was under the tree where Buddha gained enlightenment. And His Holiness the Dalai Lama began this walk with these monks, with Bhikha Buddha Datu. And this walk has been going on now for the last year and a half. They are beginning here today from the Golden Gate Bridge. They will be walking down to Los Angeles. They will arrive in Los Angeles December 24. So the walk will be a month long, and as you know, they walk barefoot. Money cannot pass their hands. They ask for food as they go. They cannot buy food. And the walk is for peace and compassion throughout the world, and they wish to bring this kind of awareness
Did
to
you know that
everyone.
he is a Buddhist monk who's walking barefoot from San Francisco to promote world peace? 1990, he was seriously injured as a boy in a napalm attack during the Vietnam War. And this walk is hoping to inspire peace and compassion all throughout the world. It's going to end up in Australia. Correct? Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thursday at the Santa Monica Pier, there will be a millennial peace celebration. We're going to be releasing doves and prayers from World Peace Summit, inviting all the congregation to be there. I'd like for you to stand up and welcome this man of peace. Bhikkhu Buddha Datu. Brother Conchita, first of all, thank you, Rigoletto, Michael, to all of you.
Well, send them your heart so they know that someone cares. And
Ladies and gentlemen, I will have a few words today to explain the Heart for Peace program, which there has been a man who has walked silently for peace. He is a man that has known a lot of suffering. As a child during the war in Vietnam, 80% of his body was burned with napalm during the war. He still suffers the pain today, and he became a monk in his teenage years. He himself has no grudge against anybody. As a loving Buddhist, he knows and he experiences firsthand the pain of war. That is why he has taken on this challenge to bring what we call a silent peace walk, to bring peace, to bring harmony at a time where there's so much conflict and confusion. We will have 1 minute of silent prayer for everyone who suffered through war, for everyone who has been hurt by war, everyone who's lost a relative because of war. And then as a final gesture to bring peace, goodwill and good karma to all of us, we will be releasing 3,000 doves for the good of all mankind. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to a man who has walked countless miles through Asia, through America, someone who's walked barefoot so he can experience the pain and to bring all of us peace and happiness. After 5 weeks of walking from Melbourne, he's now here in Sydney. It is my honour to introduce Bhikkhu Buddhadhatu.
The graduate Lord Buddha, and all holy men, brother and sister, Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni, and ladies and gentlemen. The mission we carry from Lord Buddha, soon he enlightenment in a peace, world peace. That mission to carry until 26th century, and until now, my patriarch Min-Dang Wang, who carry on to our young generation. World peace work is the mission and the message to all of our brothers and sisters around the world. Today, after 9,000 kilometers, we walk from under the Bodhi tree where Lord Buddha enlightenment in Bodhi Gaya with His Holiness Dalai Lama and 24 members of the country. And we go country to country, village to village, town to town, of 18 Asian countries, including American. Last year, we brought from San Francisco to Los Angeles. And this time, from Melbourne to Sydney during the Olympic time. We already arrived here, like we arrived in our heart.
Bhikkhu Buddhadhatu, all religious leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On 20th August 2000, a group of Buddhist monks led by the Vietnamese Buddhist monk, the Venerable Bhikkhu Buddhadhatu, embarked on a 9,000 kilometers barefoot walk from Melbourne to Sydney for a very simple purpose, to bring peace and happiness to the world. Just like the spirit of the Olympics, this odyssey unites Australians of all backgrounds and of religious faiths. It shows to the world what Australia and Australians are all about: diverse, multicultural, harmonious and loving people. Like the Olympic torch, the selfless steps of the Venerable Bhikkhu Buddhadhatu calls for unity of the 5 continents. Whereas on the Olympic tracks, athletes all over the world are attempting to beat the clock and set new world records. The supreme efforts of the Venerable are aimed at attaining universal peace and happiness. Today, we join in the peace conclusion ceremony among the spirit and ideals of love and unity of the Olympics. The Vietnamese community and Vietnamese Australians are proud to participate in this event, just like we are proud to be part of this magnificent Olympics. On behalf of the Vietnamese community in New South Wales, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to the Venerable Bhikkhu Buddhadhatu, to his friends and followers for their selfless act. And I wish that you will all find this experience as a source of enlightenment. Thank you.
I had met Bhikkhu. It was a particularly hot day. The tar was melting on the roads at times, and I actually saw Bhikkhu's feet that night. Bhikkhu's feet were absolutely, unbelievably blistered, bleeding, and I have never seen feet like it before where somebody was actually able to walk on them. The week before that, we had snow and ice, and Bhikkhu was walking through the snow and the ice in the week before. So he has gone from one extreme to another within the period of a week. Another thing that you may not realise when you're walking on the road in country areas, there's great distances between some of these towns, particularly on our modern highways. It is not always possible to find running water. It is not always possible to have more than a quick wash. When I met Bhikkhu, he hadn't been able to find anywhere for 2 or 3 days to have a shower, and I walked half a day barefoot with Bhikkhu on the highway. That was an experience in itself. Half a day was sufficient for me to walk barefoot on the highway, and there were a number of times there where I needed to put on thongs on these new surface highways where they put the tar down and immediately drop blue metal on top of it. and that is the surface that you are walking on. It is like walking on glass. That's the only way I can explain it. I could not do it. Even trying to lift my eyes up and say, just walk, I could not do it. To see the other monks yesterday and today, and to see the nuns walking barefoot, where none of us were able to do it for more than a half a day, has been an eye-opener to me. I would congratulate Bhikkhu. Everybody that has passed us in the cars, we have had people beeping their horns at us and waving. The message is getting around.
IRO was formed in 1949 by a few very far-sighted religious leaders whose far-sightedness really go beyond their time. It remains a private organization, not associated with government, owns no property, no premises. In fact, you're still talking about where to find a premise. Just a string of goodwill and a desire to forge interracial harmony.
We respect the universal compassion and peace king on the law and brother and sister. The Silesian harmony tonight and Bhikkhu Buddhadatu, member of the universe. Now we join together to lead the support of 10 direction on the law who are protest and die for the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, dear venerable, honored guests and esteemed friends. On behalf of the directors, the Sangha and devotees of Pohon Se, we welcome you all to Reflections at Bukit Chandu. We mention in particular the IRO, the Inter-Religious Organization Council members who have come to support us. Shall we put our hands together and thank them for joining us? I wish to now call upon the religious leaders from the inter-religious organization to lead us in their respective faith prayers.
O God, come to our aid. O Lord, make haste to help us.
وعلى آله وأصحابه الكرام الفاتحة.
Oh my God. I now call upon Venerable Buddhadatu to lead us in prayer, representing the Buddhist faith.
Brother and sister, today, all the Sangha and all the Silesian, we are unity together. In Singapore, the country developed, and we try to bring harmony and peace. The message very strong of the universal king, heart for peace. Then we are trying together to bring the peace for millennium. Today, we send a message to all the leaders of religion, country, political people, and all of our humanity. We have to protect ourselves, family, society, country, and our religion by the way to love each other, to respect the universal rules. That the great peace, and we are messenger of universal peace. We have to rob ourselves down of our desire, hate, and anger, that we will bankrupt our ego. ego, meet ego, this world is so subtle. We're not born for that, but we're born for love, for harmony, for peace. What did the Buddha say? Female, the old mother. Male, our father. Everyone who are on the way of greater karma to another karma. At least we carry earth one time. If we harm, we kill one of the single of sending. That means we kill, we harm our past parents, our teacher, and our brother sister. Religion means the fact of trust. No harm, no killing, but replay of that. We have to turn up ourselves to give the precept. We have to protect the earth. For next generation, they cultivate themselves, they will achieve high level of Arahant. I heard that number of religion repeats Allah, Arahant, and I know Jesus, my brother, who died on the cross, who are ready for himself to die for our humanity. I vow myself that last 10 days ago, I'm concerned for 5.5 days because I carried the mission of Lord Buddha back to India for 6 years. Brother and sister, we are born same of the mother womb. We stay there only one night, and we are after delivery. We see the unlimited space, and we are seeing the sun, the moon. We have to see our wisdom and compassion. So today, I hope all religions we are together. With this message strongly, I hope the United Nations, many leaders of the country, they can step into their heart, they can return, and they achieve half for peace. Đại lực đại từ bi đức tỳ lô giá na thăng kim thăng thiền ba ức quá thăng thân ca như lai ứng cúng chánh biến trí minh hành tục thiền thể thế gian giải vô thường sĩ điều ngự trương tố thiền nhân sư Phật Thế Tôn. Hồng tâm đảnh lễ Nam Mô Đại Hùng Đại Lực Đại Từ Bi Tâm Thân Cô Khổ Thế giới vô biên thể quyền độ lần cảm ơn Đại Bi Hoàng Thế Âm Bồ Tát. Nhớ tâm đảnh lễ Nam Mô Đại Hùng Đại Lực Đại Từ Bi Thiền Tông Thiên Đường Hạ Triệt Địa Cứu Đức Cứu Minh Giao Chúa Cứu Cổ Công Tôn Cứu Bạc Minh Độ. Đại Hùng Đại Lực Đại Từ Đại Bi Đại Nguyện Địa Tạng Vương Bồ Tát Ma Tát. Thành tâm đảnh lễ Nam Mô Đại Hùng Đại Lực Đại Từ Bi nói chuyện tất cả chân pháp thừa pháp sẽ đường Như Lai Đức Hai Tổ Tôn Sư Minh Đăng We born to protect our humanity, and of course, no one born with the lack of religion. Religion is love, care, and harmony. Everyone in the world who order you, harm, destroy order, then kill, that is out from our world.
Think about the generations and to say we want to make it a better place for our children and our children's children, so that they know it's a better world.
Xin cho lễ cúng dường này đến vai đứng như lai, xin Phật chứng minh. Xin cho lễ cúng dường này đến với chư Bồ Tát, xin tăng chứng minh.
This morning, we are giving the great lecture by the living Dharma, not for the talking, but by the tradition of the past, recent time, and future Buddha generation. We go armed to get the food, to teach the people who are cut desire, and to teach ourselves to not greedy. That's why this morning many lady, men, they give them money. We say no, we not take money, and they give some order, not possible for the monk who attack. We not accept that, but we just accept food and vegetarian food. Strictly, we not allowed to take no cooked food.
आज सुबह हम लोग भिक्षाटन को गए और यह तो फिर इस देश में परंपरा ही है। लोगों ने बहुत अधिक हमको भिक्षाटन में अनाज दिया। कुछ लोगों ने पैसा भी देने का प्रयास किया, लेकिन हम कैसे पैसा को तो रुपए को तो मनी को हम ग्रहण नहीं कर सकते, इसीलिए हमने उसको ग्रहण नहीं किया। और फिर बहुत सारा शुद्ध शाकाहारी भोजन, क्योंकि हम लोग शाकाहारी ग्रहण करते हैं, तो शुद्ध शाकाहारी भोजन हमको आज प्राप्त हो गया। ये बहुत अच्छा है। और यह माने इस हम आज इस धम्म परंपरा के लिए गए, आज हमको बहुत अच्छा अनुभव आया और ये वो एक अवसर प्राप्त हो गया लोगों को भी कि वे अपना अहंकार खत्म करें, अपनी तृष्णा को रोकें और तृष्णा पर काबू पाएं, और फिर इन तृष्णाओं को जब वो लोग रोकते हैं तो उन लोगों का भी भला है और हमको भी बहुत अच्छा ये सुअवसर प्राप्त हो गया है।
今天早上我们出来拓破化缘，这个我们是预做那个佛陀师带他们的出来拓破化缘啊。我们到化缘的时候，有些他们供养一些金钱，我们跟他谢戒，我们说我们不接受这种供养，还有一些物品或者是一些东西是不适合我们的，我们都跟他们谢戒。 所以我们只接受他们的素食的供养，煮熟的，不是生的，是煮熟的食物的供养。
ලෝක සම්මා සම්බුදුපියාණන් වහන්සේ මහා සංඝරත්නයට අනුමೋದවදා තිබෙනවා. සම්මිසී තැනකදී තමට දක්ෂිනාවක් දානයක් පිළිගන්නාම ඒ වේලාවට භක්තානුමෝදනා ධර්ම දේශනාවක් කරලා ශ්‍රද්ධාවන්ත පිරිසගේ සතුටු කරලා එයාට පින් දීලා යාලා එයා විසින් කරන කැපවීම නිවන් දක්වා සැනසීමට හේතු වෙන ආකාරයට ශ්‍රද්ධාව උතුරන විදිහට කටයුතු කරන්නේ කියලා. අපිට අද උදේ දාණය අපි සාමාන්‍ය වශයෙන් එක් වේලක් පමණක් වළඳා ජීවත් වෙන කොටසක්. ඉතින් වරුවේ අපට දාණය වේ පිළිගන්නවත් අපේ දක්ෂිනාවක් නැහැ. නමුත් අපට වටිනා විදිහට පින්දපාතකේ වේලාවේදී දාණය හැම කෙනෙක්ගේම හොඳට ලැබුණා. ඒ වගේම මේ දාන වස්තු මේ රැස් කරත් මේ නිවසේදී ඉතින් වටිනා විදිහට මේ දක්ෂිනාව පිළිවෙල කරලා අග්‍ර විදිහට පිළිගන්නවා. අපි හොඳින් වළඳලා අපේ තිබෙනා වූ ඒ කය පවත්වා ගැනීමේ අවශ්‍යතාවයන් නැත්නම් සාගිරි වා ගැනීමට හේතු වෙන ආකාරයට මේ සාද කරගත්තේ මේ කර දුන්නේ අපට උදව්වක් අපේ ජීවිතය ගෙන යාමට ඒ වගේ මේකට මෙයාලගේ නිවන් දක්වාම ගමන සාර්ථක කරගැනීමට වටිනා විදිහට සේවයක් මම කරගත්තා.
Sáng hôm nay chư tăng thuyết một thời pháp sống, một thời pháp vượt cả ngôn ngữ, của thế gian này. Đó là một thời pháp mà được truyền thừa bằng hình ảnh của những vị khất sĩ từ quá khứ, hiện tại, Đức Thích Ca Như Lai và chư Phật của vị Lai. 10 phương hình ảnh một chư sư, chư tăng ôm bình bát đất, bầu càn khôn vũ trụ, đi từng nhà để nhận lãnh. Phần ăn cũng là để dạy cho người biết bố thí và dạy cho mình trừ tham. Đó là những hình ảnh mà được ghi nhận trong phim. Những người cúng tiền, quý sư không nhận, và không nhận những gì như gạo hoặc là những thứ không phải coi như được cần dùng cho nhà sư. Đó là nói chung những gì chưa có nấu. Ai biết sống với chân lý, ai chấp nhận chân lý thì chân lý không có mạt và không có khởi sinh. Cho nên hôm nay nơi miếng đất mà tôn kính Phật giáo này, chư đoàn, tăng đoàn của Ấn Độ sẽ là những cái hình ảnh gieo những hạt giống đặc biệt nhau. So you see this morning the monk to carry the universal Dharma and the barefoot to touch the earth, rear of the Buddha path. And the people who are Dana, like they go to the Dharma farm to plant the wood seed of enlightenment. Tree will be grateful in their mind, and they will be the great Sangha in the future. That's why with the yellow robe and with the universal container, that the bowl, we bring the loving compassion and peace for the country.
आज सुबह भिक्षु उस विश्व सत्य का सार, विश्व में सत्य का सार अर्थात धम्म को हमने लाया। हम इस सत्य के लिए चल रहे हैं, पैर में चप्पल नहीं, नंगे पैर से इस धरती पर खड़े हो करके उस सत्य धम्म के लिए यहाँ हम अपना प्रयास कर रहे हैं।
我们今天早上托钵，我们头上是顶着那个佛法真理，我们脚是搭着那个土地，那个地上，我们手是托着那个宇宙的那个器具，这个钵，我们以这个来这个功德来回向给这个缅甸的国家。
බුදුමගේ පායට කිසිම වාහනයක් නැතුව ඒ කියන්නේ ස්පර්ශයෙන් මහ පොළව ස්පර්ශය කරන විදියට දෙපා නගමින් ඒ වගේම ලෝක ශක්තිය නැත්නම් ලෝක වස්තුවක් වශයෙන් සැලකෙන සියලුම සම්පත් විශ්ව සම්පත් ඇති කරගෙන විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයත් දුරත් කරගත්ත පාත් කරගත් අරගෙන කහ වස්ත්‍ර කහ පාට සිවුරෙන් සැරසිලා අපි මගේ ගමන් කරමින් මේ කරන්නේ ලෝක සත්‍යයේ යහපත වෙනස ක්‍රියාදාමයක් ඉදිරියටයි මේ මාර්ගයෙන් අපි ඉදිරියටත් සියලු සත්‍යයන්ගේ යහපත පිණිස කටයුතු කරමින් දරයන් මාතේ දේශනා කොට වදාළ මේ ධර්ම ශක්තිය අරගෙන ධර්ම ශක්තිය බලයෙන් ලෝක සත්‍යයේ යහපත පිණිස කටයුතු කර යාමට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන අදහස් කරනවා මේ කාරණායි ආකාරයෙන්ම ලෝකයාගේ යහපත පවතිවා ප්‍රාර්ථනා.
Tonight in the village here, the lady who are dana to the Buddha, the candle. Each candle very miracle. I think she are not comfortable. Lady, she very old. She walking, she dana the candle and sticks. And the candle continue until the Dharma end, still light on. I believe the Dharma Buddha, one story. The lady Sudana did tonight the same thing in my life.
Xin cho lễ cúng dường này đến với chư Phật Pháp Tăng, xin tam bảo chứng
This ceremony that we're going to be having this morning is specially organized so that we can offer our blessings to the monks who are going to be on their journey this morning.
目前在我左边，这位法师呢，他从小就出家。
This monk who is standing next to me became a monastic when he was very young, when he was a child.
从表面上看呢，他身上披的是南传的法衣。
When you look at the clothing he is wearing, he looks as if he belongs to the Theravada order.
但是呢，他的宗派传承呢，却是大乘的教法。
But the teachings that he's following and that he's passing on are those of the Mahayana order.
那么在几年前呢，他就开始发心在世界各地行脚弘法。
Years back, he decided to vow that he is going to propagate Buddhism through walking throughout this world.
他是希望借由这样的弘法，来让没有具足因缘的人，能够种下佛法得度的因缘。
Purpose for this is to plant the seed of Buddhism in those people whose karmic retribution does not give them obstacles.
也是为了让已经具足佛法因缘的人，能够因此而得度。
And by doing so, those whose causes and conditions are right will be liberated by his actions.
同时，他也利用这样的行脚弘法来传播佛陀所开示的慈悲跟和平的清净心。
And through his journey, he is propagating the compassion and the peace as passed down to us and as taught by the Buddha.
他从事这样的弘法工作已经有好几年。
He has been on his journey of peace for many, many years. 已经走了好几万公里，
经过了17个国家。
He has passed through 17 countries. He has walked over 10,000 kilometers.
那么他今天呢，来到我们非洲这个地方，预计呢，要从南非这个地方出发，然后要走遍非洲的所有国家。
He has arrived in Africa by entering South Africa, and he's planning his journey to take him to every country on this continent.
预计半年呢，要完成这样的行程。
He hopes to finish his journey in 6 months.
可想而知的，也将会因此呢，而让非洲的有缘的众生能够得度。
And by so doing, he will be liberating those living beings in Africa who have the right causes and conditions to hear it.
会为未来的非洲国教呢，带来或多或少的影响。
And this will have an impact on the future of Buddhism in Africa.
那么这位法师在行脚的过程，他是用一种苦恨的精神来进行的。
This energy that this monk is expressing is that of a true ascetic.
他身上披搭的是粪扫衣。
He wears nothing but a simple robe.
光着脚走路。
His feet are bare.
日中一食。
He only eats once per day.
也严持呢，也严格的持守不持金钱的戒法。
And he only takes what is offered to him in food. He doesn't touch any money.
完全是呢一种苦恨的弘法生活了。
He is living the life of an ascetic, taking the precepts of an ascetic to pass on the Dharma teachings.
在目前的世界上，用这样的方式修行弘法的人，非常的少。
There are extremely few people in this world today who are capable of following such precepts to propagate Buddhism.
所以他的这种行径呢，很令人敬佩啊。
The purity of his mind and his actions makes everyone honor and respect him.
他的慈悲心也真的是值得我们效法学习的。
And his compassion is something that we all can learn from.
我们预祝他这一次的行脚弘法能够呢顺利圆满完成。
It's our greatest desire and wish that his journey will be complete and will be successful.
那么他今天来到这个非洲这个地方呢，不比过去的其他文明国家。
We hope that his journey here will be as safe and secure as his journey in all the other countries he's been to.
因为南非这个地方，就非洲这个地方呢，治安不好。南非以外的国家呢，也可能因为环境呢不是很干净。
Security is not very safe here in South Africa, and in other countries, the environment is very difficult.
所以有可能会在沿途呢，会碰到有盗匪的主障，以及呢得到疟疾的这个障碍。
Therefore, he may have difficulties and obstacles, especially malaria.
所以我希望大家利用早上呢这个启程仪式，虔诚的为这位法师、这两位行脚的法师呢来祝福。
Therefore, when we are performing this Dharma function this morning, I want all of you to think of the obstacles that they may come in contact with and try to imagine those obstacles disappearing and giving them your blessing wholeheartedly and sincerely for both of them.
我们祈请诸佛菩萨来佛力加持他们，
We are going to this morning call all the Buddhas, all of the Bodhisattvas to come and bring their blessings to them.
我们也祈请龙天护法沿途来保护他们。
We are going to call the celestial guardians to come and protect them.
我们更希望早课的功德来回向给他们。
We are going to take the merit of the morning service and transfer it to the two of them.
愿他们早日功德圆满。
So that their merit will be gained soon and quickly as possible from this journey.
今天有布达阿图法师等个人。
Today we have Bhikkhu Buddhadatu and his assistant.
发起菩提心，立下坚固的悲愿。
And they have started on their journey, creating the Bodhisattva mind.
Last night and this morning with running home with her mother and her daughter and granddaughter and a little very beautiful dog here. We are reunion like a family. Our brother and sister, we carry the peace to the world, and you know the way of the people, homelessness, the way to achieve to emptiness. And we come to the South Africa, and I see not only one family but many. We want to join together to teach how to release, not to get more fish. This family, they use their heart to open. Then even they are Catholics, but they welcome humankind. Then we are same universe, same earth, and same of the heart, with compassion and peace. So in this day, not religion day, but the compassion and peace day. Okay? So 4 generations today in this home, and remember it. Okay.
Thank you.
Someone pray for you to have your ordination.
是不是有人付钱给你，要你来这个短期出家？大声一点。
आपको सामने बनने के लिए किसी ने कहा कि आप खुद की मर्जी से बन रहे हो?
Có ai trả tiền cho quý vị để quý vị đi xuất gia hay không? So no one to force you to become Samina. No one pay for you. So when you are living in the holy life, you're not allowed to get fame, not allowed to sell the Dharma, not allowed to chanting and do ceremony to get fame. But no one pay for you, no one can force you. So you devote yourself for the truth of universe. You do not have a salary like army, like president, like the king of the country.
所以现在是没有人枪毙你，付钱你来成为这个沙弥，所以你不可以用诵经来赚取这个金钱，也不能够有给你人家给你那薪水，好像那个军队一样。
आपके मर्जी से सामने बन रहे हो, आपको किसी ने फोर्स नहीं किया है, और ये सामने बनने के बाद होमलेस लाइफ में जाने के बाद आपको
कोई पगार नहीं मिलने वाला है, कोई आपको कोई पेमेंट नहीं करने वाला है, और आपको ये जो जीवन जियोगे सामने का, तो आपके लिए कुछ पैसा वगैरह अर्जित करने के लिए आप यूज नहीं कर सकते। सत्य के मार्ग पर ही आपको चलना है। बुद्ध ने जो मार्ग बताया उसी के ऊपर ही आपको चलना है।
Không ai bắt buộc quý vị phải xuất gia, không ai trả tiền cho quý vị xuất gia. Vì vậy trong những đời sống hàng ngày của người xuất gia, trong đời sống giải thoát đó, quý vị không được tụng kinh mướn để lãnh tiền, quý vị không được bán giáo pháp để có một đời sống nhu lụa. Và quý vị làm sao hiểu rằng đời sống của mình còn cao thượng hơn trăm ngàn cao thượng khác.
So usually when we have a vasa, that two monks they may able to stay here or they have to go out because they are smoking, they drink wine, and they act not good for the behalf of the Sangha of India. And the people visiting here, not only for the Sangha of India, but they will show the damage of the image of the Thai bhikkhu. So you think that we need to keep them here, or we allow them have to go?
Actually, this case, society know already. Society is the meaning society of the committee in Calcutta. Mr. Leon, yeah, it is main person. This, it is not good for the name of Chinese temple. It's not good for you, not good for Thai Bhikkhu Sangha, because his practice, his behavior is very fair. Because some of the people, they know it is not good. So from my side, if compare with you, you are just coming one day, 2 days, you are looking him, you know about him, your thinking is not good. He is fair. How about me? I living here, always, every day I meet him face to face. More suffering more than you, suffering more than everybody, every day, face by face, walking by walking.
You know, you bring out somebody can teach him and he can learn from somebody. That's a very important. Whether you get this person out or not.
Suppose
otherwise
now, now, if he going to another place, he will make problem in another place also, because he is not good person. He will create the problem. He will make the problem more than here. But now he is living here. Due to holy place, he make it his bad thing, but little. If he going to another place, heavy, he will kill the feeling of the people more than here.
I did report to the Embassy of Thailand about the benefit of the Sangha of Thailand. Not that for one monk do, like some in Thailand, some monks they do bad like this monk. But this monk character, he are not a human at all. When he put the robe on, he should know the people look the robe. That means they look not only the Thai Sangha, but all the world Sangha. But he drink wine, he do very bad, then you do too hard to him. That means when he go back to his hometown and he feel on your family, your brother, sister, that if we try to stop that, you think that Thai people, do they ever or we allow them to ordination to leave the Holy Sangha robe?
For this case, if we, what about the Buddha Vinaya? This cannot. But I will tell you before, this man, before he became to monk, he is very bent down, look like an army. He killed more than 100 people on it, like Ongkuliman. 100 people he killed already in the army. Without Buddhism, he cannot live in, live out and walking in this earth anyway. Can inform to police or can inform to Thai government for take him back to Thailand.
I am Professor Sanjay Barua, a consultant in the World Buddhist University, and before I was teaching in Mahachulalongkorn Buddhist University too. We are very lucky to receive here this evening Reverend Bhikkhu Buddhadhatu, Messenger of the World Peace. He is based in Sydney, Australia now. Who brought you here?
Most venerable, our teacher Buddhadhatu Bhante ji.
Do you believe his teachings?
Yes, I believe because Buddhadhatu Bhante visit in temple 1997 first time. At that time I saw why he wearing this robe. But slowly when I slowly go to near to Buddhadhatu Bhante.
You want to mean that this is a different kind of robe? This is the main robe, the original robe.
This is original robe.
Okay.
I read in many books. This is in India culture say dhutang.
Reverend Buddhadhatu is wearing original robe.
Original robe. It's called dhutang in our Indian culture.
Okay,
Dhutang.
thank you very much.
And that day, you say, I have very poor, I have a robe like this. Yeah, no, not the same. But I give money here. To give you two seconds. No, two whole is country. I have seen in India, to Europe, Sydney, two whole. Do you know the Buddha Tham himself? He used the catwalk like this, two whole, Buddha. You know, that day, one girl, when you are putting the water there, I'm not gonna, I meet many monks. So you are put the water there. And one of the girls came to us, and she cried. Oh, you remember that? You remember, huh? And that time, we asked her what you want. She said she has some problem. She said, oh, everyone have problem. That's correct? Yes. Then the girl, she said, one thing, I have this problem, I want to try. But you say, no, go. I saw other people. Then she come to me, and I gave her that time the VCD, got the video to her, and I say, if your problem is worse than this video, you can go to suicide, not come to me. If you have better than the video, you can come to Wat Palalai to meet me. I carry this one, not only Osaka Moni Buddha come, but billion Buddha already enlightenment, and this path will be carry on until when one day you come down to hell, you go up again, then you will carry this path road. Because when you talk like that one day, I respect you, but all of your merit is fell.
This is from the teachings of the Buddha. The middle-length discourses of the Buddha, a new translation of the Majjhima Nikaya, translated by Bhikkhu Kanamori and Bhikkhu Bodhi. I'm reading from chapter 53, Sekha Sutta, the disciple in higher training. He said to the Venerable Ananda, Ananda, speak to the Sakyas of Kapilavatthu about a disciple in higher training who has entered upon the way. My back is uncomfortable. I will rest it. Yes, Venerable Sir, the Venerable Ananda replied. Then the Blessed One prepared his patchwork cloak, folded it four, and lay down on his right side in the lion's pose, with one foot overlapping the other, mindful and fully aware, after noting in his mind the time for rising.
Now, Doctor, what you think the Mahabodhi temple there, that is the Buddha enlightenment there, that it belong to the Buddhists or belong to another religion?
Since Buddha got enlightenment, that is Buddhist temple. Buddha is universal, na?
Yes,
he
very
was
good.
for everybody. He was not a small little, I mean, whom you can, although he was such a round, big, infinite.
Yes, you are a member of the committee, so many years, even you are Hindu, but you care probably, you not mind that is the Buddhist center or the where the Buddha enlightenment. But your concept is
religion is yet only like the medicine, like the treatment to lead our brother sister to go on the right path, right?
This Buddhist temple belongs to completely now these days. I mean, even if they are, because the percentage of people there, they are Hindu, huh?
Yes.
But most of them, they are all the time occupied. But their occupation is not. Most of them, they are for their earning.
Yes.
They want to become rich, as you have said, it is written in that.
Yes.
They paint themselves, they pretend like I also believe in this religion and this. So many are like this, because there are many people, they learn few other language, and like that they try to earn money and cheat them by cheating them. Like that I caught one or two. Then I reported the SP.
What do you think about the Prakasi and the Japanese monk and Anand?
I had impression about this Sri Lanka monk, Bimal Sar. He was not a monk. He was a real, very bad type of destructive-minded politician.
And how about Anand?
Anand was also the same.
The same.
Those, they are only the false. They say कि हम sadhu, but they are not sadhu, real sadhu. They are. They just pretend like. If he's really realized soul, then why should he think about this temple and they are all fraud? If the God is inside everybody, inside you, inside me,
Yes.
He's why to fight for this temple? It is only a structure. God is not there. God is everywhere, outside that temple also, and outside the mosque, outside this church and all.
The bhikkhu, but he cannot give cigarette. How he can give up every world life?
နိဗ္ဗာန်ကြောင့်ကျင့်ကြံတဲ့ဒီတန်ခါတဲ့ဘာအနေနဲ့ဘိက္ခုတူအနေနဲ့အားတဲ့ဒီဥစ္စာတွေမှာမစွန့်နိုင်ဘူးဆိုရင်သူဘယ်လိုနိဗ္ဗာန်ကြောင့်ဘယ်လိုများတောင်းမလဲပေါ့
Cigarette, nicotine harm our mind when we seek meditation, and the nicotine they want. We cannot continue meditation to wisdom, to be enlightened. So we must give up probably.
ဒါကိုဆိုးဝါးစွာထိခိုက်တဲ့ဥစ္စာကိုတဲ့ဒီနောက်ကိုလည်းပျက်စီးပြီးဒီနေ့ပြန်ချမ်းမာရေးကိုထိခိုက်နိုင်တဲ့ဥစ္စာကိုအဲဒီလိုမဖြတ်ဘဲနဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်သူ့ရဲ့ဒီကျင့်ကြံအထုမှုတွေကပါစပြောကြသွားနိုင်တယ်ဒီပုံမှာသွားတာရနေခဲ့ရင်ပေါ့
Our Lord Buddha, King Palace, his beautiful wife, his only one son. But by the love, he gave up everything, and today we follow him. With cigarettes, he carry very common lung, will be the lung cancer. This monk, if he not give up, he will lung cancer.
ဗုဒ္ဓသူ့ရဲ့အလွန်ရှင်းမြန်တဲ့တော်ရရနဲ့ဒါတော့ယာဟုလာကိုဆွန့်လွတ်ပြီးသွားခဲ့တာပေါ့ဒီဘုံဘုံကြီးကြတော့ဒီဥစ္စာကိုမှနော်နောက်ပြီးကင်ဆာလည်းဖြစ်မယ်ပေါ့
And I hope this the lesson, all devotees of the Buddha do not dana to the monk, cigarettes, beer, or some country they drink alcohol. But we dana to the disciple of the Buddha only the food to maintain the body, but better the vegetarian food.
ဆိုတော့ဟောရတဲ့တရားတွေပဲပါပဲကျွန်တော်တို့ပြန်မောင်းပါမယ်နောက်ဆုံးအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မလို့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဘက်ကကျွမ်းရက်လို့ဖြစ်နေဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့ဒါလေးကိုဟုတ်အဲ့ဆိုကျွန်တော်တို့ကသူတို့မောင်းအခုကသူတို့ကကြုံတော့ဝင်မောင်းတယ်ပေါ့
This is good monk, but he have no see the good teacher. So today he the teacher of many. Many will learn from him.
ဒီချောင်းနဲ့တာရှိပြီးဆရာကောင်းနဲ့မှမတွေ့လို့ဒီလိုဆက်ပြီးတော့လားဆရာဟိုပါဟိုဖြစ်လာအကြောင်းမလို့နော်အဲ့တော့သူပြောစရာဖြစ်နေတယ်
Something will teach you. You be shadow and bury your spiritual ego, and not to be bad karma, and you become a good human and become a monk back again, huh? Okay, do not be too much anger.
đâu phải là giấc mơ. Tôi nhớ hình như là một cơn bệnh bất ngờ, tôi đã chết đi đêm qua. Bao nhiêu người thương tiếc, lo lắng từng đêm dài. May thay nhờ phép lạ, nhờ tim người đã ghép cho tôi. Ai đã cho trái tim ơi hỡi người nhân từ, đã qua đời hôm nào. Tìm người ghép qua thân tôi, cho tôi lại mạng sống. Nhịp thở từ tim người, tôi mang tình nhân loại. Vì tim người đang sống trong tôi. Từ trong hơi thở đó, đất trời đã cho ta lửa hơi đất nước đó, tứ đại cùng nương nhau. Này anh hãy bước tới, bước bằng bàn chân tôi. Này em hãy sống với máu hồng từ tim tôi. Ai người cho máu tim, ai hiến tùy cho người, và ai người cho thật, cho nguồn sống cho nhau. Con tim đầy nhân ái, thương khắp cùng muôn loài. Xin ca ngợi tấm lòng đầy nhân từ bác ái bao la. Đất mẹ luôn chở che, cho trái lành cây ngọt, và suối nguồn vô tận, cho nguồn sống vô biên. Ta mang tình thương đất, nên trả lại cho đời. Chia thân người cho người, để muôn loài vui sống thương yêu.